Welcome back. We are the Gnawing Root Biters. I'm G,
And I'm Ethan,
and today we are doing a lore-accurate duo in Spirit Island. I am playing Stone's Unyielding Defiance.
and I'm playing Starlight Seeks Its Form, my main.
So, the reason why this is lore-accurate, if you read the back of Starlight Seeks Its Form, it says that he was saved from dissolution by Stone's Unyielding Defiance, and in gratitude fights the invaders, even as it seeks to define itself. So, that is what we're doing. I found this little glimmer of starlight on the ground somewhere, and I said, "Hey, we should take care of these who are we up against? We should take care of these Scots." So
Oh,
we're playing Scotland 5. Oh no!
oh man.
Why are we doing a level 5 game? I thought this was gonna be chill,
I guess we're gonna have to work.
brother. All right, let's take
I'm
a
doing
look.
this for you.
I don't expect to win this game, but we'll see what happens. Scotland. During play in coastal lands, explore cards add towns instead of explorers in coasts, and build cards affect lands as long as they're in an adjacent city and coasts. The invader stage cards are all weird, and runoff and Bilgewater. Okay, this is new. After a ravage action adds blight to a coastal land, add a blight to that board's ocean. Treat the ocean as a coastal wetland for this rule and for blight removal / movement.
That is so bad. Oh, nah, that's
This is
not
the
good.
one game where I'm Ocean's Hungry Grasp usually counters Scotland. This is the one game where I'm glad we're not playing Ocean because that is a bit spooky. We're gonna play a ground game here. We're boots on the ground. Well, I mean you're a
All right,
Starlight, so
I'm always on the ground.
we're gonna start
Jungle
in the
Explorer.
jungles. And for the initial explorer, I'm pretty sure it doesn't create the town. So
It does not.
okay, on to turn one. For this turn, I went with growth option number 3 to spike my economy. So I gained Shore Seeds with Hatred, and I'm going to be playing Jagged Shards Push from the Earth.
All right, I'm going with my patent pended build order I made for the guide. It's going to be the extra card play, so I can play Shape the Self anew, Boon of Reimagining, and Gather the Scattered Light of Stars. I will not be having the +3 energy option for the rest of the game. And I flip the cards.
Okay, I tapped my card. This is already we're off to a great start. I don't have any fasts.
I also don't have any fast.
Okay, so they're
Good,
just going to build here,
good event.
build here, city, and
Oh,
explore the sands. Ooh, that's a town. Ooh,
oh,
that's a
that's the
town.
worst one. Okay,
Yeah, I have to agree.
I was looking at all my options, and that is by far the worst one. Oh man. All right. Beggars can't be choosers, I guess. I'm going to do my Boon of Reimagining, and I'm gonna forget Piece of the Nighttime Sky. Gonna look at my miners. I'll try to do this as fast as I can. Three.
While you're looking through that, I just put my Badlands in this land, and then I pushed that Dahan into here. So we'll see what we can do next turn. But yeah, that's my
Okay.
that's my entire slow.
I actually think it's Quicken the Earth Struggles. What do you think?
Quicken the Earth struggles. Defense is good. The 1 damage to each actually synergizes with the card that I have.
Okay.
So I
So the
think
question is what synergizes with this? It's either Sky's Herald, Veil the Nighttime
1
Night's
damage to
Hunt,
each of
or
those
Blood
invaders.
Draws. Oh, Blood Draws Predators. Thoughts?
I think you should go this.
Uh oh, I can't.
You
The
can't?
option's too bad.
Oh,
So let me
okay.
look really quick.
I mean, I'd like some range.
It,
I don't know.
I'm just. Do you really?
I think both of us could use range here, because here's the thing, right? This is a really good card if we can play it together. If you play that and I play Plow's Shadow on Rocky Ground, but you need the range for it, because you can't reasonably justify having a Sacred Site in my land. So
Okay. It's really bad for my build order, but I'll do it.
I think
I think
we have
it's
to
gonna work with
play.
it.
We have to play for the combination. That's the only way that it is good.
Yeah. Shape the Self anew. Uh.
Oh, and speaking of
Oh my
Sacred
god.
Sites, oh, this one.
Um. That card is so bad.
I know,
That card
but
is no.
it adds
It's
a
just okay.
Badlands.
They're all expensive.
It adds a Badlands, and it does the damage as well.
Okay, gather the scattered light of stars. At the end of the turn, I'm gonna reclaim everything, and I have instead gather up to 3 explorers. I'm going to be gathering these 3 into my wetland.
Oh, that sand gather is huge.
Yeah. I forgot they build towns. This guy's gonna be hard. TP.
TP. For this turn, I went with growth option number 2, and I got a minor power, Spur on the Words with Fire. This turn, I'm playing Stubborn Solidity, and the shore Seethes with Hatred.
Alright, I'm going with the greed play this turn. I have realized I actually don't need to play an extra power, so I'm going to gain the energy, play Save the Self a new Boon of Reimagining.
Alright. Stubborn Solidity, I'm going to defend 2 in this land, and those Dahan cannot be changed. They are Giga Chads.
Wow.
Also, I'm going to target myself. When Blight is added to one of your lands, you may pay 2 energy per Blight to take it from the box. That's why I went this energy, so that I could do that. So, with that, let's go to event. Wounded lands attract explorers. Add an explorer to lands with Badlands. Wait.
Blight. With Blight.
With Blight. I don't know why. I thought it said gather, and I got excited for a second.
Okay, no one here. Yeah. Oh well. Push 2 explorers or a town from a land with beast. My brother.
Bro, I literally... I mean, do I want... Am I glad I don't have to pay 2 energy? Yes. Am I upset that I wasted my passive? Also, yes. Yeah, I'm pushing it in there. On this board, nothing. In each land with towns and cities, 1 damage per Dahan, then surviving towns and cities do 1 damage to Dahan. So, wow, this guy just dies. This guy just
dies. This takes 1 and 1.
And that's it, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Ravage in the jungles. This guy is gone. That's gonna blight. Fine. Build in the sands. Disease. Town. City. And that's it. Explore wetlands. Wait, there's no coastal wetlands. Oh, bless. For escalation, those 2 towns go to N lands with the fewest towns. So if we do it on my board, if we do it on my board, I can throw it here and here.
Do they have to be different?
Yes, the fewest towns.
I like there.
Here.
And I like. Yeah, I would agree.
Actually, I like it here.
They just explored wetland though. Are you gonna kill it immediately?
I'll have something by the time they ravage. I'm pretty sure.
All right, just know that you're adding an extra build for free when you do that. Like they're gonna build a city now for no reason. That is the only caveat.
I know, but I think it's fine because I'm gonna. We have stuff in this land already. I think it'll be fine.
Sure. All right.
The shore is with hatred. I'm gonna do 1 fear, and I'm gonna add a Badlands and a Wilds somewhere.
I'm down to do it here since it's coastal. Do you have a plan for this?
Do I have a plan for this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to do my Gather, Explore, or Dahan. I'm going to gather out of this corner just because that's my best play.
Nice.
Jungle or sand?
Sand is fine. Because there's a beast there, and they're just going to ravage.
Alright, Boon of Reimagining. I'm going to forget Gather the Scattered Light of Stars. A boop. What are we looking at here? Oh. So for comparison, this is my hand.
Yeah.
I would like to go for Sun synergy here. Sun is very powerful. So this looks like a good card. It also has fire. I can play on the water.
You're playing a Sacred Site game this game, which is cursed on Starlight.
No. It's good because you have so much mobility with this build order. So I'll take Sunset. I'm also playing fire. I'm playing animal. I'm playing earth. Earth.
Animal is cool because we get to move around with the Dahan. I think you should take
Bat
Scout. For each Dahan, one
I don't
damage.
have a lot of-
We have a lot of AoE damage. We should lean into it.
It's so weird. I kind of like Purifying Flame though.
1 damage per blight. It's a scaling card because there's gonna be a lot of blight, but I feel like we have enough AoE actually. I think you should go Purifying Flame.
I think there's a play I see taking that, and then I still have a Shape the Self anew. The question is,
you dropped this.
Thank you. Shape the Self anew. The question is, do I forget it?
If you forget it, you gain 3 energy. Do you need 3 energy?
I'll be honest, I think I do.
Then you should forget it.
Yeah, all my cards are pretty expensive.
Yeah, let's get the 3 energy.
Intuition. So Call the Guard looks pretty good. Animals Go Berserk is also solid.
Defend 5, yeah.
This just does. If this gave Earth, I'd be more inclined.
Yeah. What do you need Earth for?
I think Call the
Earth is for defense. But this gives you fire and animal.
Yeah.
I think you do.
Yeah. I think you have a block covered relatively, right? Like, you kind of have like pseudo block.
I kind of, yeah.
Okay. I'm good with that.
All right, TP.
TP.
For this turn, we planned something big. I went growth option number 3, and I went bottom track against Ethan's advice. And I'm playing Plow's Shatter on Rocky Ground and Scarred and Stony Land.
All right. I got the card Call to 10. I'm going to be playing Domesticated Animals Go Berserk, Unquenchable Flame, Quicken the Earth Struggle. And really quick, I'm going to move one of my presents from here. Actually, I'm not going to move the second presence. We're going to see with this.
You did move that presence into this land, right?
Yeah, that was my growth. Okay.
So
fast powers.
Real quick, I just wanted to explain the reason why I went bottom track was so that I could get this, which is going to be huge in this land and in this land. Actually, I don't even need to do it there. I'm going to target. Let me get a reminder token because I have to pick a specific land that I'm going to do that innate power. It's going to be in that sands right over there.
Okay.
And then also, this turn, I can pay 2 energy to replace Blight.
Okay. So I'll start with Domesticated Animals Go Berserk, 1 Fear, and I'm going to add my 5 defense in this coastal land. Hopefully no event hurts us there. Then I have Quicken the Earth Struggle on a Sacred Site. I'm going to defend 10.
Please tell me you're not doing that.
Do you want it to Blight?
Yes. So,
okay.
I want you to do the damage, like we planned.
Yes, sorry. So it's gonna do 1 to everything, and because there's a Badlands, I can kill an extra thing. What do you want killed?
Do 1 damage to the city, please. Thank you.
Okay. I will say I'm losing a presence for this, which feels really
You are not
bad,
losing a presence for this because of my innate power. When Blight is added to one of your lands, unless the Blight then outnumbers your presence, it does not cascade or destroy presence, yours or others.
Yours or others? I thought it was just yours. Okay. We're cooking.
I've been thinking, dude. This is my first time playing the Spirit in forever. I've been cooking. Hard-working settlers. Oh. I would like to act cautiously in the background.
Act cautiously in the background. Push to Dahan. Add a town to a land without a town. Immediately ravage in the land with the most invaders that matches a ravage card. That is so bad. What?
I don't want to skip a ravage, and I also don't want...
Okay.
Actually, wait. No. I'm tripping.
See, after a ravage adds a blight into coastal land, add 1 to the ocean.
Yeah, I'm tripping.
That is really bad.
I'm tripping. Let's do the second one. So ravage cards skip up to 1 matching land on each board. So we can skip this one.
Please.
We can skip this one. Do we want to skip this one? Because the Dahan kills a town. I think that's worth it. Let's skip this one.
Skip this one, yeah.
Okay, so skip this and skip this. And then 1 fear per player. Very nice. And then remove the bottommost stage 2 and stage 3 cards. Okay, that's the part that I was afraid of.
That is honestly not even bad. If you look here,
the bottommost
stage
2 card.
For a while.
The bottommost, so we don't get a stage 2 after coastal. We just get a stage 3. That could be really bad. This game could end very quickly.
Yeah, I think the tempo is worth it.
This turn, beasts count as badlands. And on each board, destroy a damaged invader in a land with beasts.
Oh, awkward.
Yeah,
Anyway.
okay, let's go to Ravage. So, nothing happens here, nothing happens here. Over here, the Dahan takes 1 damage because the beast is a bad land. Then he fights back
then he kills
and
a
kills the
city.
city because it's a bad land. Holy.
Yep.
And then
Yep.
over here, they add a Blight from the box. I'm going to pay 2 energy for that.
Thank you.
And then, where is
Wetland.
it? Let them break against the zone. After invaders deal 1 or more damage to the land, 2 damage back, which becomes 3 damage because of the badlands.
Ooh, that's good. That's pretty good.
Alright, now we build in the wetlands. Town, city, town, and that's it.
Okay. Manageable.
This, I don't got an answer for that. I think you just got to use Call to Tend to hopefully deal with that.
Yeah, that's not good. Call 10's on slow, so it's a little sussy. I can give you range, but I don't know if that's gonna be enough.
For slope... Oh, escalation. Almost... Wait. Explore. That's what we were forgetting. Okay. Sand again. Which, you know what? That's alright, I guess.
Wilds.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Oh! Wrong piece.
And then build into the land with the most towns and cities. So that would be this board again. We can go this and this. That's fine. I mean, we have to.
When is Coastal coming? Oh. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
ideal.
Plows shatter on rocky ground. 1 damage to each town and city. So we're going to do 1 damage here, 1 damage here, 1 damage here, 1 damage here, plus Badlands, and it's clear. And then Scarred and Stony Land. I do not have a Sacred Site.
I do have a Sacred Site, but it's misplaced.
I messed up.
Okay. I have good news. Beasts are Badlands for the whole turn, right?
Yes.
Okay. Unquenchable Flames. 1 fear. And I'm going to do 2 damage into this sand. And it will full clear it.
1 damage to towns and cities only.
It will not full clear it, and I will undo that play. Shoot, is there a better place?
Here.
Is that even worth it?
I don't know.
I mean,
it has to be.
Adds a bad land.
Invaders do not heal damage at the end of the turn. That's the important part.
Yeah. I think it's best to prep a Badlands on the coast. That's what my intuition is telling me.
Yes. I think the wetlands are too big of a problem to ignore, though. I want to do it here. Because this has both a town and a city. Like, this is good value, and the heal is disabled. So...
Sure. You want me to damage the city or the town, then?
Damage the city.
Okay. I trust you. So I'm going to put a Badlands down.
Did you generate the fear?
I did.
Okay.
And then lastly... Oh, not last. Oh, wait, hold up. I'm actually going to do it here. Because I forgot. I have my innate power. 1 fear. 2 damage becomes 3 damage.
Whoa. 1 range. I think you do it here.
I think I do it here. Alright. 1 damage. And then now I can kill the city and explore. Okay. Now it makes sense. Sorry. Little confusion. Now I'm going to gather 3 explorers. I'm going to gather all of these guys into here. We'll leave that one there. I'll drag this one out.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't use Scarred and Stony Land. I had to spread myself out like this to make this play happen, so I did it for elements. It's fine. It is what it is. TP. Yep. For this turn, I went with growth option number 1 to reclaim my cards. This gives me 2 earth, and it lets me put my presence in a mountain. And this turn I'm playing Spill Bitterness into the Earth and Stubborn Solidity.
All right. I went with these growth options. The card I got was Allure of the Unknown. Very good card. And I'll be playing Territorial Strife since fire flows across the land, Purifying Flame, and I'm going to be getting my Sun and Fire powers this turn.
Sun power is huge.
All right. It is very nice.
Do you have any fasts?
We are going to... I have no fasts.
Okay. Spill Bitterness into the Earth. I'm going to do 6 damage in this land. So that's just going to kill both cities right away. And then add 2 Badlands or Strife and a Blight. So we're going to add 2 Badlands. And then I'm going to pay 1 energy to make that Blight come from the box. And then, in up to 3 adjacent lands with Blight, add a Badlands or a Strife. So, here's the thing. I was thinking of doing this over here so that I could add stuff to these lands.
Okay.
But the objective fact that killing the cities here is so much better for later on, I think it's worth it for me to lose out on this effect. What do you think? Should I undo it and do it here instead?
No. Keep it there. Keep it there. Keep it there. It's
okay. And then with that, to defend 1 per Dahan in this land, and those Dahan are also unable to be changed. Oh, also, yeah, so I don't think let them break themselves against the stone is going to matter anywhere. If it happens here, that's cool, but I'm pretty sure the Dahan just take care of that on their own. When Blight is added to one of your lands, I already took care of this. I'm out of energy, so I cannot prevent any more Blight from coming from the card.
Event and Fear card, do us good.
Sprawl contained by the wilds. Add a wilds to the land without invaders. And build in the land with the most towns and cities. So, I guess there and there. And then...
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, it's about to be... No, it's a stage 3.
It's stage 3.
Build in the land with the most invaders on each board. Ooh.
That is all.
They have to... Oh god, it has to be either one of these because those have 2 invaders.
Let's do this one. The closer to the edge of the island is better on Scotland.
And then they're gonna... Wait, are there more invaders here or here? There's 5 in each.
This one.
That has 6. Okay, town. Dang. Okay. Destroy 2 explorers among lands with beasts on each board. So that explorer is gone, and that's it.
I saved one of them. Unlucky.
During Ravage, Dahan deals damage at the same time as invaders. Ooh.
Okay.
That matters in 1 land. Alright. Struggles over farmland. Each player adds Strife in a land with Blight.
The question is, can this be saved?
No, absolutely not.
Are you sure you don't want to put it on
There's no world where that gets saved. This is already taken care of.
But it won't blight if you do it that way.
No, it's not going to blight.
So you just... Oh, I see it. Yeah.
I say we add double Strife over here. So I did it for you.
What? Can we not do it on the same... Oh,
it has to be in a land with Blight.
Yeah.
Dahan on their guard. Lands with Dahan have more defense.
Yeah.
So defend 4. Okay. So this is gonna clear. And unfortunately we just got that fear card. Okay. Blight.
Double. Cascade it into... let's cascade up.
I would cascade it into here, but I don't have energy to make it better.
Oh, I see that play now. Yeah.
Build in the sands. City. Okay. Stage 3, please be nice. And that's not nice.
So I just want to ask, is there a reason you went Earth here? As opposed to energy? Because I'm noticing your energy screwed now.
1 second.
Okay.
So who's energy screwed?
You seem a little energy screwed.
I'm literally not. Next turn I'm doing this.
Okay.
Also... Sorry, I'm doing this. Okay. Also, I went Earth here because I like these innate powers. I want to use these innate powers.
I think this is so useless.
I'm playing around it,
You just
though.
couldn't. All right, all right, all right. I'm ready for it.
Okay.
I will say, Sand Wetland Explorer, pretty unlucky. That was the
That is
bad of
what
the
I just
gift,
said.
honestly. Yeah.
Slow powers are all
Let's
you.
see. I do have many of those. So this sand, oh god, there's so much BS. Purifying. Let's start with purifying flame. Let's make it easy. 1 damage per blight, obviously here. If target's mountain wetland, you may instead remove. Removing light blight does not seem very good. Let's kill this town. Prevent the city build. And then I'm going to start working on the sand with territorial strife. 1 damage to the town, kill a town. Best I can do since I can't hit cities with it. Sunset fires flows across the land. I can target this town, kill it, add a fear, and if I pay 1, I can kill an explorer in the jungle.
Nah.
I hate to say it doesn't feel worth it. It really doesn't. So I'm just
I don't hate that. That's a good ass decision. Like,
You think so?
yeah, why would you pay 1 energy to do nothing? I mean, okay.
I'm just
If you deal 1 damage to the city, and then use this to finish off the city, I guess it's alright.
Yeah, but I
You also gain that energy back from Stars Blaze in the Daytime Sky.
no. My energy econ is going to be pretty low here. I think I'm going to start looking for majors too because I have a lot of trash cards. So, where would I do 2 damage with my innate power?
We can work on the coastal towns, I guess.
We could.
It has to be from a
Next is
sacred
coastal,
site.
right?
Yeah, just
Well, next
start,
is coastal. They're just gonna.
just snipe. Okay, so the only places where there's towns where it's worth for you to do it is probably just the jungles. I would just take out a coastal town. Honestly,
Alternatively, I can start working on this wetland.
it's not. You're not gonna be able to clear it. Just go with the coastal town.
Okay, let's go with the coastal town. I'm gonna hit this one,
Yeah, we're banking on it not being jungles.
and then I'm also gonna add a fear for my innate, and then 3 fear. Gain an energy. Reclaim 1 power card from plate or your discard pile. Oh, or my discard. That's interesting. I think I'm gonna reclaim it from play. Let's move on.
What are you reclaiming?
I'm gonna get Purifying Flame.
Nice. For this turn, I went with growth option number 2, and I'll be playing Scarred and Stony Land and Plow Shatter and Rocky Ground. I am not energy screwed. I'm doing just fine.
All right. I got a major power sweep into the sea, and I'll be forgetting. You're gonna hate me for this. Boon of Reimagining. I can't see myself playing that card. I'm playing Reaching Grasp and Purifying Flame alongside it. I'm going to be hitting my air, water, and sun innates.
Okay.
So, do you have a fast?
I do have a fast. I'm going to let them break themselves against the stone on this land.
Okay. Because I don't need the range, I will be giving it to you for your slows if it's relevant, just in case.
Just in case.
And then, yep. And then I'll be pushing this explorer into this jungle. We will eventually have to deal with it, but not for a while since we know next is coastal.
Yeah. So, on event, we're on tier level 2. Oh, we're still on tier level 1, actually. Okay. On each board with 9 or more towns and cities, or 3 or fewer. I think neither apply, right?
Neither.
So we just ignore this event. Terrifying Beasts. 2 fear per board with 2 or more beasts. That's 1 fear.
1.
Or 1 board, so 2 fear. When invaders ravage, if the land has both Dahan and Presence, defend 5.
Wow.
Ooh!
That's nice.
That's massive. Okay.
Okay.
Tread carefully. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Each player may choose a land with Dahan or adjacent to at least Dahan. Invaders do not ravage there this turn.
Irrelevant. Or is it irrelevant?
It is irrelevant.
Irrelevant.
Immigration slows. During the next normal build, skip the lowest numbered land. Matching the invader card on each board. Okay, so Ravage the Sands. They're going to... I'm going to pay 1 energy for them to blight from the box. and that's gonna deal Thorns damage. I'm just gonna call it Thorns damage. It makes sense to me.
Okay.
After
Does it
Invaders
cascade?
it does not cascade because of my
Nice.
innate. Um,
Sweet.
I'm gonna deal back 3 damage and kill them all. Or one explorer is gonna live and he's gonna build, but that's fine. Over here, it's gonna do 2 damage there. Nothing happens here. And now build in the sand and wetland, but we skip the lowest numbered land. So that is...
Sadly for you, it's here.
Yeah.
Or is it? Yeah, it's that one. Whatever.
So town,
Mine actually is relevant.
town. They skip the build here, and they do town, town, and that's it.
Not terrible.
Coastals. Who would have seen that coming in? Surely not me.
Oh, you're putting explorers. You're putting explorers.
Am I not supposed to?
Scotland.
Oh, snap, you're right. Okay.
So put 2 towns here, and then put explorer here.
I'll do a town here and a town here.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
You'll see why.
All right. Slow powers. I have range. I don't think I need it.
Okay, sweep into sea.
Oh!
If target is coastal, destroy all explorers and towns.
Very nice.
And I can repeat on adjacent land. I'm just gonna go these 2. Boop, boop, boop. Do I get fear? I do not. I'm not gonna complain about that. Purifying Flame. I could deal with this.
Might as well. Or we could remove a blight so that we can... I think we could remove a blight, to be honest.
I'm gonna kill the town. I think we need to close out the game fast. I don't mind going Blighted Island.
Okay. Well, we're on terror level 2 now.
Okay, fire burns, water soothes. That's my water innate. I am going to remove this blight, this stacked one, so you can better defend, I guess.
Okay.
And then 3 fear, 1 energy, and I'm gonna reclaim a card after this. I'm gonna reclaim Purifying Flame and TP.
Well, I haven't done my slows.
Yeah, you're slows, so I'll just mark this.
Scarred and Stony Land. I'm going to do 2 damage in this land. Kill the town. Add a blight and remove, or add a Badlands and remove this blight. Goes back into the box. Plows shatter on rocky ground. 1 damage to each town or city. Push up to a town. Or I can just destroy a town. I think I'm going to destroy this town because I want to focus somewhere else on the board next turn.
Yeah, and I don't mind if this blights.
We're going to TP.
Okay.
For this turn, I went with growth option number 1 so that I could reclaim and play Stubborn Solidity again. And I'll also be playing the Shore Seas with Hatred for this little insurance thing. Since we're probably going Blighted Island, I want to prevent our presence from being destroyed by paying the energy to prevent that.
Okay. I forgot Call Attend, so I could get Smothering Infestation. Hopefully play on the turn. I'm going to be playing Sunset Fire Flows across the land and Territorial Strife with Reaching Grass.
Okay. So, Stubborn Solidity, I'm going to defend 2 in this land. And those Dahan cannot be changed. Very nice.
Alright, I'll be giving you Reaching Grasp because you asked for it.
Yeah.
And that's my only...
That is for this. I'm gonna let them break themselves against the stone in this land. I realized that you don't need to be in that land if you have the range, so it's really nice. And like I said, I have Hold the Island Fast with a Bulwark of Will with... It's just insurance.
Okay. Oh, 1 sec. I put my growth here. I meant to put it here because of the play change.
Okay. Good catch. Event time. Add an explorer and a town to a land with Dahan or Blight. I'm going to add the town.
Or town or Blight. So here.
I'm going to add the town there. And then on your land, or on your thing,
It's a town and an explorer, by the way.
Oh, town and an
So
explorer.
it's
Okay.
yes. I'm gonna say this jungle.
Are you sure?
We're gambling on jungle
Alright.
really hard.
Oh, there we go. And an explorer as well.
Yeah. There's not a lot of good places.
Yeah. Destroy 2 explorers among lands with beasts. That is here, and that's it. The beasts have been too good at their job. We don't have anything for them. Each spirit with at least 3 Dahan among their lands gains energy and reclaims a card. I only have 2! Oh, man. That's sad.
3?
Yeah, you need 3.
I have it. I'm just gonna gain the energy.
Okay. Reclaim a card from your disc. Oh, you already reclaimed, I see. Okay. Fear card. Each player removes up to 3 health of invaders from a land with disease or an explorer from an inland land. I'm going to remove this town.
I'm good with that. And I'm gonna do
You can just get rid of an explorer somewhere.
explore on an inland land.
Just get rid of this guy. He's the only isolated explorer.
I mean, it doesn't really matter, right?
It matters even less if you do one of these, because I mean...
I'm just gonna do one of these anyway.
Okay. So remove, not a destroy.
What was our tier 3? Our tier 3 was...
Sand wetland.
We didn't have a tier 3. Sand wetland. It was sand wetland. So, highest likelihood, the jungle. Let's just get rid of one of the jungle guys.
Okay.
Baby steps.
So, Ravage time. Nothing here. This is just going to clear itself. And then nothing here. Over here, so they're going to deal... So it's going to blight. And the blight is going to be with... how much damage? 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I deal 2 damage back plus half the damage they dealt. So I deal 7 damage back. That kills the city, the town, and the town. Now, up here.
Did you include the Badlands?
The Badlands doesn't deal damage to the land. Oh, my damage back with the Badlands. Okay, yeah, that kills an explorer as well. I see what you're saying.
Yep.
This is gonna blight.
Yeah, everything's blighting.
Dahan's dead. This is gonna...
And I'm dead. Am I dead? Or are you...
Did you have a presence here?
I did. I just took it off.
Then it's dead. This is going to blight and cascade. This is going to blight and cascade. And then...
can you do it here? Can you do it there?
Good call.
And then take it from the box.
Yeah. Good call, good call. So, yeah,
So
put
I'll
that
put this
back,
back in.
and then I do this.
How much are you paying?
1. I already... There we go. So the blight card... Intensifying exploitation. During Ravage actions, from now on, invaders deal +2 damage. Ooh,
Oh, that's bad.
that is bad. Build in the coasts. Town.
And then what is it? Adjacent to how many?
Adjacent to a coast. Adjacent to a city.
So it has to be here, right? Oh, disease.
There's a disease.
Yeah.
And then a town.
Okay, that's
there.
not bad.
Sand Mountain. And then here, wilds. And then here.
Okay. Workable. So we need 4 fear cards to win this game. And honestly, that is a lot.
Oh, wait. This blight goes on the coast. I almost forgot.
Oh.
Or on the ocean.
Yeah. Yep.
The shore sees with hatred. 1 fear. And I'm just going to throw down a Badlands.
Can you throw it in one of these guys?
I'll throw it here because it has to be in a coastal land.
Okay, that'd be good.
There you go.
Thank
That's
you.
my slows.
Okay, I can remove a blight. Where do you think? Coastal land?
Literally anywhere.
I mean, probably here, right?
Literally anywhere.
Yeah, let's remove that one. And then 3 fear. gain an energy, I get to reclaim one of my cards at the end of the turn.
Okay.
Territorial Strife. Let's do it in here. That's gonna kill two.
That's gonna kill 2 towns. With the Badlands?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's a better play. A boop.
And that's
A boop.
another fear card.
Okay. This last play, Sunset Fire flows across the land. Don't know where to do it. Sand and Mountain.
Sand Mountain.
So I can reach here if I pay the energy. It feels really bad though. I just don't know if there's a better play.
At this point, we're just taking what we get. Just do something. I think you got to do it. I think you got to do it. What's up?
Yeah, I'll just do it here and here. I'll pay the 1. And I'll hit both those. And we're going to TP.
Okay.
Okay. And I will reclaim Sunset.
Got it. For this turn out with growth option number 2, I got to 3 card plays, and I gained Hazard Spread Across the Island, which I'll be playing alongside Plow's Shadow on Rocky Ground and Scarred and Stony Land.
Alright. I went with these growth options underlined. I'm playing Smothering Infestation with the upgrade. Domesticated animals go berserk, Lure the Unknown, and I'm only activating the 2 Moon. Innate.
Okay.
Alright, fast powers.
So Hazard Spread Across the Land requires a Sacred Site. So I think that's okay. I don't think we need that Badlands in there.
It's so bad. Where did you grow?
I grew into here.
Can you not just grow right here?
I can, but then I can't use this in that land on slow.
Just grow here.
Yeah, I think it's more value to just take out those towns than to...
Yeah, in that case...
I'll do Hazard Spread somewhere else.
Yeah, find that out. I've got any domesticated animals go berserk. I'm just going to put 5 defense in the sand. That full defends it. And I'm going to Lure the Unknown this Explorer because he would do 3 damage.
Yeah.
Into the mountain. Doesn't prevent the build, but you do what you gotta.
So I'll come back to this. When Blight is added to one of your lands, 1 energy per Blight, and I'm going to let themselves break against the stone in a land. Which land? Range 0. I'm not in any coasts that matter. Yeah, I'll add a Badlands. I suppose I could do it in here or in here.
I would do it here. Because if you do it here, it blights.
Okay. Alright.
Alright, event time.
Event time.
It was good!
Add a blight to a coastal land. Spirits may prevent this by destroying 2 presence from each ward. Oh, I don't have that. I didn't have the earth for this, unfortunately.
Oh, why don't you just do it right here and pay the 1? Is that doable?
Wait, that's actually just so much better. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll pay the 1 here.
And then the second one...
On a coastal land...
I mean, it's okay here.
Eh.
It's fine. We can put the blight down.
No.
Because on the Ravage, we'll be fine.
I'm gonna destroy this presence, and then you can destroy one of yours.
No, just put it here. Trust.
No, I'm destroying it.
Oh, man. Okay. I'm gonna destroy this one.
Okay. Push a beast to an adjacent land with no blight. It deals 1 damage there.
I'm gonna push this beast into here and it kills this explorer.
Sweet, no build. On my board, I could do it in here and kill the town. Very nice.
That's really good.
During Ravage in every land, defend 1 per Dahan. So that is...
that's relevant.
Defend 2. Defend 2. That's it. Okay.
That's gonna kill a town.
For your cards, each player removes an inland explorer or town. I am going to...
Player!
Yeah.
I think we should do both here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then over here, depopulation. On each board, remove a town.
Oh wow.
Remove this one. And then
Yeah.
on this board, we can remove this one. No, but that's a fear that gets. Either way, it's bad.
I mean, this is for a Dahan, so I'm down to remove it.
The Dahan
Will die.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Ravage the coasts.
Coastal.
6
Full
damage.
defense.
Full defended. 3 damage.
Kill Explorer.
Kill Explorer.
5 damage.
5 damage, so a Dahan dies and then fights back, kills a town.
Okay.
And then build in the sand and the mountains. Town. No city.
Okay.
Town. Nothing here.
Not
nothing
coastal.
here.
Okay.
Mountain wetland. No jungles yet, dude.
What is that?
That's so dumb.
Really
I just want to let you know, this is the last card. So next turn is the last turn, and then if we don't win on fast on the turn after, we lose.
Okay, can you gather this Explorer into here for me? I can't see it for some reason.
What, this Explorer?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Smothering Infestation, 1 disease, 2 fear, 3 damage, 1, 2, 3, well, 3, and then 1 damage to each invader. All the explorers die.
Okay, and that kills those towns. And damages the city. And then I finish it off with Plow's Shatter on Rocky Ground. 1 damage to each town and city. That kills.
Oh my god. It's coming down to the wire.
It's coming down to the wire. Scarred and Stony Land. 2 damage in a land with Blight. I'm going to do that damage in this land. Oh wait, no, they're ravaging Sand Mountain, right? So I'm going to do it in this land.
So here's the thing. Time is the _1 issue right now.
Yeah. So we win by killing this town, this town, this town, this town, this town, and this city.
I say you do it.
I'm going to do it here to kill this town. I can't do it in there. It has to be a blighted land. So
I see it.
I can only do it in this land. So I'm going to kill this town and this explorer and add a Badlands and then remove a blight in the target land from the game.
So here's my question: are you able to kill this on fast next turn with your
with Spill Bitterness? Yes, I can.
Okay.
Where else do you need me to do it?
Well, we've got a lot of problems. I'm not gonna lie. This is not looking good. I'm going to do as much damage as possible, and that's as much as I can do. And we're gonna figure it out. Let's TP for now.
Okay. For this turn, I went with the growth option number 3. I gained Strong Constant Currents. I'll be playing Spill Bitterness into the Earth, Jagged Shards Push from the Earth, and Hazard Spread across the island.
Alright. This turn, I finally unlocked the 2 damage on growth. Let me do that on the board really quick. I'm just going to kill this mountain right here. The town of the mountain, sorry.
That is the best. That is the best growth option. I just want to say that.
Especially in this scenario, it's really good. I'll be playing Quicken the Earth Struggle and the Help. It's not even going to activate. We're winning on fast.
Yeah, go ahead and do it.
So Quicken the Earth Struggle. 1 damage to each town and city. Well, this has 2 Badlands on it, so this town is dead.
Yep.
Go ahead.
So Hazard Spread across the island. I'm going to add a Badlands in this land. And Spill Bitterness into the Earth. 6 damage. That's going to be in here. So That's just gonna kill everything. And add a 2 Badlands and a Blight. So, boom, boom. And then Blight from the box, because I'm paying for it. -1. And up to 3 adjacent lands, add a Badlands or a Strife. I'm going to Strife this Explorer. And might as well just add a Badlands in here. And this is where I tell you that this is what kills the last mountain on Ravage.
So as long as the event or the fear card doesn't mess us up. But there's no way, right?
There's no way.
Okay, click event. Let's see it. All its glory.
Invaders do +1 damage per when ravaging. Okay, so +3 damage on Ravage. That's cool. That's nice. Awesome. On each board, add a disease to the jungle wetland with the most towns and cities. Minimum 1. So
0.
Wait, jungle wetland?
Yeah, 0 and 0.
Remove a blight from a land with at least 2 Dahan. The blight!
Oh, wow.
The Dahan are cleaning up.
Coming back. The Dahan levels?
Daunted by the Dahan. 1 fear per board with both Invaders and Dahan. Lands with Dahan have defend 3. Invaders do -2 damage to Dahan during Ravage.
Yeah, modded. Okay.
Restlessness. Each player pushes up to 3 explorers or towns from a land not matching a build card.
I mean, sure, bro. I'm gonna do this here.
Yeah. No, not matching a build card.
It was from a sand. What? The build mountain wetland, bro.
Oh. No, whatever. Let's do the game. They Ravage here. That's gonna Blight.
Blight Cascade.
But the Cascade is not gonna get far because I stop it. This Explorer kills both of these guys.
What? Bro, what are you saying? It's Sand Mountain.
I'm
You're getting ahead of yourself.
I'm gonna erase that and just pretend that didn't happen.
Okay, this blights.
That blights. Goodbye, presents.
And
Strife.
Dahan.
Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. Over here, they are going to deal 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 damage to the land. I am going to deal back 6 damage, and that full clears the land.
And blights it from the box.
And blights it from the box. GG.
Oh my god. I have never had this much blight and badlands in a game in my life.
This game was crazy. Dude, you were saying, like, oh yeah, no, you only go top track on stone, but, like, when you actually play around the innates are good, you know? If you just say, oh, actually, I'm not going to play around them. Like, I really, this is my favorite part of stone, but you have to go bottom track in order to play with this. I will say, this is the hardest game that I've ever played. The last 2 games that we've done were difficulty 8, but this is the one that was formally level 5.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I'm not gonna lie. If this is what you want to see, if you want to see us challenging ourselves and playing harder and harder games, we can. But I kind of want to go back to just the chill games that we had, where we just had the fun spirit combos. So
my take, please viewers, do say something if you share a different opinion. But my take is that I think the games are more interesting at the higher, like medium to high level, but I definitely don't think we should be doing all the time. I think that because I'm playing on my main, he was playing out his mine, we won this game. But I do prefer like level 4, level 3 in terms of the invader level.
I agree.
In the future. So let us know what you guys think in terms of the guy we're going against. I do think when we do lower difficulty, we are going to play more for fun combos. We actually had no idea if this was going to work. We just did because of lore.
Oh, yeah, because of the Starlight lore, yeah.
Yeah. So I had fun. I did go G's favorite presence track option.
Yes, dude, finally the representation is there.
I'm going to be honest, the other thing would have also won the game. but I did it just for you.
I appreciate that.
All right. Any other closing thoughts?
Yeah, we streamed this game live on twitch.tv/non-rootbiters. Come check us out. We stream Fridays at 3 p.m. PST. And yeah, this was fun. We'll see you in the next one.
Have a good one.